Hey everybody, I am ArchArchon, and in the 7 deadly sins we have a new final boss, and that is Merlin. To be honest with you guys, I have been a little bit surprised that we got a final boss event so fast. If you remember from the past, between the Harley Quinn and the Gauter event, we had a pretty big break. We actually had time to farm a little bit and to do stuff. Right now, boom 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 boom. I'm not sure exactly when the Gauter event was finished, but I think it was finished only a few days ago, something like that. And by the time that one was finished, the new event was already announced. Now, if this is a trend, pretty interesting. That means that we will have a lot of these final boss events, and that means, like everything in this game, a lot of farming. Well, hmm. Hmm. On one hand, this is very interesting, and to be honest with you guys, I kinda like this because from the final boss store we get equipments, we get also new clothes for the final boss, and that's pretty interesting. For Merlin, I already have some costumes, but you will see in the second stage, in case you haven't already, that the custom they propose for this season is pretty appealing. And yeah, just like Gauter, I think I'm going to have to do a lot of farming, and I want to buy everything. That's me. That's just me. But enough about that. Let's talk about the fight. As you guys saw, I already started a while ago, and although there has been quite a few rounds, nothing really has happened. Let me tell you what's my game plan for this one. First of all, this is the extreme difficulty, because this is the only one I can afford at the moment. I've moved up considering for the first two final bosses, I was only able to finish in the first difficulty. So right now that I have moved to extreme, I'm pretty happy about that one. And I was able to do this because I actually have the colors and the characters at a pretty decent level. I think that's the basic explanation. Yeah, I cannot find the proper word right now, but I think you get the idea. In this fight, in my opinion, AoE damage is once again pretty important, because you actually have to take out the two mobs, and you also have to have some characters that are able to actually destroy ultimate orbs from Merlin. That's why Helbrom, the red one, I think he is a definite must. Simple as that. Now this guy has it all. He's able to petrify, he's able to destroy ultimate orbs, and his main ability is actually his ultimate move, sorry, not main ability, ultimate move is actually with AoE damage. In case you guys haven't checked the final boss description, after you defeat the mobs, Merlin is weaker, and in the first stage it really doesn't matter that much, but in the second stage you will see that once the mobs are down, then the fight is going to be extremely short and simple. I have tried to play without a healer, but I was not able to finish it, not even in the first difficulty. So that's why the setup I recommend you guys to use is 2 red fighters, one of them preferably to be Helbrom, and a healer. My best healer is the green Elizabeth, and that's why I have her there. But if you have anything from the red color, then just go for that one. Since Merlin is green, I really don't know why anybody would come in this fight with blue fighters. But if your items are that strong, please be my guest, give it a chance. But I really don't think you are going to be able to do much, my opinion. Now, in the first stage, there's actually nothing to talk about, really nothing to talk about, because it's just the fight straight on. You get the mobs, you get Merlin, and the damage is pretty limited from what I saw. So nothing special to talk about for the first stage. But in the second stage, Hmm, that is a little bit weirder, and because I have a Green Elizabeth at level 70 is one of the main reasons I have I only have the chance to finish this extreme difficulty. Of course, Elizabeth is able to actually take a few hits, but not so many because she does not have color advantage, and also in case regeneration is being disabled for that round, or if she is being frozen, then without her healing, I really cannot survive in a fight. So that's why, let me just... I think she will die. Yeah, Merlin will die here. Good. So with a little bit of luck, moving on to stage 2. Perfect. So as I was saying about Elizabeth, because I don't have color advantage, she is of course the weak link. One idea would be for your bench member to also be a healer, considering that the possibility for your main healer to die exists. That's one way to go. For me in bench I have Escanor because I pretty much hope that by the time one of my fighter dies, at least one of the two mobs is down, and Escanor has pretty impressive damage, and although he does not have color advantage, he's able to do quite a lot. When I say Escanor, I mean the original green one, not the new red one, which is of course banned in this event. With a red Escanor... Also, one other thing you can try, and it would actually be pretty useful, is if you actually enter the second stage with your ultimate orbs prepared. If you are able to use your ultimate move directly from the first round in the second stage, you can do tons and tons of damage. Of course, it is pretty annoying to actually hold on and wait and try to calculate and blah 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 blah. If by any chance you are able to do that, just keep it in mind because it's a pretty easy way to do a lot of damage from the start. Once the bombs are down in the second stage, Merlin will go down very fast. No doubt about that one. The mob survived. Okay. Now, the one thing that I'm hoping is, of course, for Elizabeth to survive, but if you look at my deck, the one big problem is that I don't have any healing. So although I don't have any debuff on Elizabeth, I really cannot do much with her. Oh well, since there's nothing I can do, I am just going for the mobs. In the second stage, for me it was also very important for Merlin not to use her ultimate move. I don't know why I keep confusing main ability and ultimate move. Something is wrong with me. Sorry about that. I'm really sorry about that one. But in the first difficulty, even if Merlin was hitting me with her main ability, oh my god. Sorry guys. In the first difficulty, even if Merlin was hitting me with her ultimate move, it was okay because I could take it. But in this one, not really. She's taking down my characters, and right now one is already down, Gauter is going to be down pretty soon, so I really cannot afford to waste characters like that. If I don't have a choice, then oh well, that's life. But as long as I have a choice, I will try to prevent Merlin from actually using her ultimate move. Now, because Helbrom has his ultimate move, that means that the mob is down, and that means right now Merlin is vulnerable. And by the looks of things, right now it's pretty clear that this is a win for me. So as a recap, use red fighters, of course. If possible, red Helbrom. I am a fan of Gauter because because of a card to increase other cards' skill, but if you have other ideas for a red fighter, give them a try. I can tell you that also Arthur is very important because Arthur is able to actually stop you from getting debuffs. Very important. My Arthur is at level 60 or 65, so there's no way for me to use him, and I also don't have the materials to actually get him at a fighting state. Besides from that, go for the mobs. Once the mobs are down, go for Merlin. Well guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and until next time, remember, like, subscribe, all the drill, and thank you for watching. Yeah guys.